Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to understand how to run multiple prompts to create Facebook posts using ChatGPT. So as a social media manager, I find it very difficult to create new posts for my Facebook account daily. So now I have planned to automate my entire process. So here in this case I want whenever I add a new title in my Google Sheets, then automatically using that title some prompt should be run in my ChatGPT account and create a new content. So now after generating a new content, I want to create a new post in my Facebook account, and after creating a new post, I want that my Google Sheet should be updated with the newly generated content so that I can record all my post details. So here to build this connection, I need to connect these applications using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, we are going to understand how to run multiple prompts to create Facebook posts using ChatGPT. So as I've already mentioned in my introduction that as a social media manager, I need to create a lot of content for various platforms, and coming up with new ideas and writing posts can be time consuming. So here on my screen you can see my Facebook account which is named as Pabbly Connect, and I'm going to create new contents for this particular account. And now here on my screen you can see my Google Sheet which I have created with the name Facebook Post. So here in this case I want whenever I add the title and the image URL in my Google Sheet, then automatically as per the title some new content should be generated for my Facebook post using ChatGPT. And after generating that content, automatically that content should be updated in my Google Sheets as well. So here to build this connection, I need to connect my Google Sheets with my ChatGPT and Facebook account. So this automation helps me save time, stay consistent with my content, and focus on planning and strategies rather than getting bogged down by repetitive writing tasks. So here to build this connection, I'm going to use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. Plus it keeps everything organized and error-free so you can focus on growing your business hassle-free. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect, and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this Create Workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as Run Multiple Prompts to Create Facebook Posts using ChatGPT. And here I'm going to select my folder as Automations. You can select your folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder in Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this Learn More link given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to our forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder in Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this Create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Google Sheets. So Google Sheets is a free web-based spreadsheet program that allows you to create, edit and share spreadsheets online. It's like having a powerful and flexible digital workbook that you can access from any device with an internet connection. People use Google Sheets because it's super convenient for collaborating with others in real time. Plus it integrates seamlessly with other Google apps like Google Drive and Google Forms, making it a go-to tool for personal and professional use. So here in my Google Sheets trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new or updated spreadsheet row. So that whenever I'm going to add or update a spreadsheet row in my Google Sheets, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture a response, or we can say that Pabbly Connect is going to trigger the workflow on this specific trigger event. And here you can see we have received a webhook URL. That means here we are going to use this webhook URL to connect our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So here, following the instructions given below, firstly here I'm going to copy this webhook URL. Here I've already logged in my Google Sheets account, and here you can see the spreadsheet which I've created with the name Facebook post. So now I'm going to connect this specific Google Sheet with my Pabbly Connect's account in order to send the information from this Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. So here, to build this connection, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to click on this extensions given over here, and from here you have to select add-ons, and now here under add-ons you have to select get add-ons. And now here in this Google Workspace Marketplace, you have to search for your add-on, that is Pabbly Connect Webhooks. And now you have to install this add-on in your Google Sheets account. So here you can see it is already installed in my Google Sheets account. So moving back, and after installing this particular add-on in your Google Sheets, you have to follow the same steps. So once you have installed this particular add-on in your Google Sheets, you have to refresh your Google Sheets, and it's a very necessary step. And now here, after refreshing your Google Sheets, you have to click on this extensions again, and then you will be able to see an option of Pabbly Connect Webhooks over here. So here you have to click on Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and from here you have to select Initial Setup. And here you can see under Initial Setup, it is asking me for a webhook URL and the trigger column. So here I'm going to enter the webhook URL that I have received in my Pabbly's workflow, and then here it is asking me for a trigger column. So the trigger column will be a final data column on which, if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So here in my Google Sheet, you can see my last data column is column D. But here I want to trigger this particular webhook whenever I'm going to add the data in my column B. So here in this case, I'm going to select my trigger column as column B. And now here, after entering this webhook URL and the trigger column, I'm going to click on the submit given over here. And here you can see it says setup configured successfully. So with this, we have successfully set up a webhook inside our Google Sheets. So now moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here, to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to add a new data in our Google Sheets row. So for that, let me take you back to my Google Sheets. And here I'm going to enter some dummy data and do a test submission. But here, before entering a dummy data, we have to perform another very important step in order to connect our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So for that, you have to click on this extensions again, and then you have to go to Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and from here you have to turn on this send on event. So by turning it on, then automatically whenever we are going to add a data in our Google Sheets row, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture a response. So here we have turned it on. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have received a tick in front of the send on event. That means we have successfully turned it on. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to enter dummy data over here. That means here I'm going to enter the title and the image URL. So here for the title, I'm going to enter the title as what is power of automation. So this is my title, and here I'm going to enter an image URL. So here I've entered a public URL of this particular image. So here I've got this public URL by posting that particular image in my WordPress account. So here, by posting that particular image in my WordPress account, I have generated a public URL for that particular image. So here I've entered this image URL, and now here, after entering this title and the image URL, let's move back to our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have successfully received a response over here where we have received the trigger column, title as what is power of automation, and here you can see the row index and the image URL that we have entered in our Google Sheet row. So with this, we have successfully set up this trigger step over here. Now let's move to action step. And here in my action step, I'm going to select my action application as ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is an AI-powered chatbot that can have conversations and answer questions on a wide range of topics. It's like having a smart assistant you can talk to anytime. People use ChatGPT to get quick answers, brainstorm ideas, and even get help with writing or learning new things. It's handy for making tasks easier, getting information fast, and having a friendly chat whenever you need it. So here in my ChatGPT action step, I'm going to select my action event as Ask ChatGPT. So by selecting this particular action event, I'm going to generate new content using ChatGPT. So now whenever I'm going to add a new title in my Google Sheets tables row, then automatically using that title, a new content is going to be generated using ChatGPT. And now here to connect my ChatGPT with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your ChatGPT account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to get the API token. So here following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my ChatGPT account, and from here you have to click on this dashboard given over here. And here under dashboard, you can see in the left side corner, we have received the API keys option. So here under API keys, we have to create a new secret key by clicking on this create new secret key button given over here. And then here it is asking me to give a name to my API key. So here I'm going to give the name as new content. And then here it is asking me to select my project. So for that, I'm going to select default project. And then I'm going to generate a key by clicking on this create secret key button given over here. And here you can see we have successfully generated a key over here. So we are going to copy it. Moving back to my Pabbly's workflow. And now here I'm going to enter this API key. And now here after entering this API key, here I'm going to click on this save given over here. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select the AI model. So here by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see all the ChatGPT models which are available till now. So here we are going to use the advanced version which is GPT-4o. So here I'm going to select it. And now here after selecting this AI model, here it is asking for a prompt. So here in this prompt field, we need to give a static prompt to ChatGPT to generate a content for us. So here I'm going to enter my prompt as generate a one-line caption for my Facebook post for title. So here you can see my prompt which I've entered. So here I've entered this particular prompt because in this action step, I'm going to generate a one-line caption for my post. So now here for the reference, I have to give the title to my ChatGPT prompt. But here instead of entering this title manually, here I'm going to map it. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes a text dynamic so that whenever I'm going to add a new title in my Google Sheets row, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here I'm going to map my title. So this is my title. And now here after entering this prompt successfully, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the content as unlocking efficiency and innovation, explore the power of automation. So here you can see it has generated the one-line caption for our post according to the title. So with this, we have successfully set up this action step as well. Now let's move to another action step by clicking on this add action step button given over here. And here in this action step, I'm going to select the action application again as ChatGPT. So here I'm going to select the similar application because I'm going to use ChatGPT to run another prompt for generating the descriptive content for my Facebook post. So again here in this action event, I'm going to select my event as Ask ChatGPT. And now again to connect my ChatGPT with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. And now here to build this connection, I'm going to click on this select existing connection because I have connected my ChatGPT account with Pabbly Connect in my previous action step. So now here after selecting my existing connection, I'm going to click on the save given over here. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here in this AI model field, I'm again going to select my AI model as GPT-4o. And then here it is asking me to enter the new prompt. So here I'm going to add a new prompt to generate a descriptive content for my post. So here you can see the prompt which I've entered which says generate a 200 to 300 words content for the title. So this is my prompt, and again here I'm going to map the title from the response I've received in my Google Sheets. So here I've entered the title, and now here after entering all the required data, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the descriptive content for that particular topic that says the power of automation. So this is the entire content, and with this we have successfully set up this action step as well. So here I'm only going to run 2 prompts in this entire automation. But if you want to run more than 2 prompts, then you can add more action step of ChatGPT over here and run multiple prompts as per your need. And now here, after generating the caption and the descriptive content for my post, I'm going to post this content on my Facebook as a new post. So for that, I'm going to click on this add action step button given over here. And here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as Facebook pages. So Facebook is a social media platform where you can connect with friends, family and communities from around the world. People use it to share updates, photos and videos, join groups with shared interest and stay informed about news and events. It's a place to keep in touch with loved ones, discover new content and even follow brands and business. Whether you are catching up with old friends, participating in discussions or exploring new hobbies, Facebook offers a way to connect and engage with others in a fun and interactive way. And now here in this action step, I'm going to select my action event as create a page photo post. So here I've selected this particular action event because I'm going to create a new Facebook page post with the image in it. And now here to connect my Facebook pages with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Facebook pages account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this connect with Facebook pages. Here I'm going to select my desired account and authorization successful. So here you can see it easily got connected because here I was already logged in on my Facebook account. So to build an easy connection, make sure you're already logged in your Facebook account. So now here, after building a successful connection, moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select my page. So as I've already shown you that I have my Facebook page with the name Pabbly Connect. So here I'm going to select my page. So this is my page, and now here, after selecting my page, here it is asking me for the photo URL. That means here I need to enter the publicly accessible URL that I can use to create a new post on my Facebook account. So here I've already told you that I have entered a public URL in my Google Sheet for that particular image. So here I'm going to map this photo URL from the response I've received in my Google Sheets. So this is my image URL. And now here, after entering this photo URL, here it is asking me for a description. So basically here I need to enter my post content. So here for the description, firstly I'm going to map the one-line caption which I have generated using ChatGPT. So here I'm going to map my one-line caption. And now here, after entering my one-line caption, I'm going to enter my descriptive content. So for that, I'm going to map my descriptive content from the response I've received in my ChatGPT's action step. So this is my descriptive content. And now here, after entering all the required data, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created new post on our Facebook page. So now let's go and check it. Here I'm going to scroll it little down. Firstly, I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new post over here with the same one-line caption and the descriptive content. Scrolling little down, and here you can see the similar image whose link we have entered in our Google Sheets. So with this, we have successfully set up this action step as well. Now let's move to another action step by clicking on this add action step button given over here. And here in our last action step, what we are going to do is that we are going to update our Google Sheet with the caption generated and the content generated. So by updating our Google Sheet, we can keep a proper record of our new Facebook post. So for that, let me take you back to my Pabbly's workflow. So here, this action step is not a necessary step. So if you wish to skip this step, then you can do it as per your need. And now here, to update my Google Sheets row, I'm going to select my action application as Google Sheets again. And here in my action event, I'm going to select my action event as update row. So this is my action event. And now here, to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here, to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Google Sheets account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here, to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account, and here I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select the spreadsheet. So here I'm going to select my spreadsheet which I have created with the name Facebook post. And now here, after selecting the spreadsheet, here I'm going to select my sheet as sheet 1. And then here it is asking me to enter the row index. That means here I need to enter the row index where I want to make some changes. So here I've got this particular row index from the trigger response of my Google Sheets. So here I'm going to map this row index. So this is my row index, moving forward, and then here it is asking me for title, image, URL, caption generated and content generated. So basically these are the fields which I've entered in my Google Sheets. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here I don't want to make any changes in my title and image URL field. So here I'm going to map the same values which I have received in my Google Sheets trigger response. So this is my title and this is my image URL. And now here after entering both of the details, here it is asking me to enter the caption generated and the content generated. So here for this caption generated, I'm going to map this caption generated from the response I've received in my first ChatGPT action step. So this is my caption. And now here it is asking me for content generated. So here I'm going to map the content generated from my another ChatGPT action step. So this is my content generated, and now here after entering all the required data, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully updated our Google Sheets with both of the fields. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully received values in this caption generated and content generated. So with this, we have successfully set up this entire automation. Now let's test our automation with a real-time example to check whether it is working or not. So to test our automation, what we are going to do is that we are going to add a new title in our Google Sheets row. And for that, let me take you back to my Google Sheets. And here I'm going to enter my title as Automate Your Repetitive Task. So this is my title, and here I'm going to enter the image URL. So again here I'm going to enter the public URL that I have received from posting my media on my WordPress account. And now here after successfully entering this title and the image URL, let's go and check our Facebook account to check whether we have created a new post or not. And I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new post over here with the one-line caption as Efficiency Unleashed, Automate Your Repetitive Task and Reclaim Your Time. And here you can see the content it has generated using ChatGPT and the image whose public URL we have entered in our Google Sheets. So with this, we have successfully created a post on our Facebook account. So now let's go and check our Google Sheets. And here you can see in our Google Sheet, we have successfully updated our row with the caption generated and the content generated. So with this, we have successfully tested our automation as well. Now let's summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Google Sheets and our action as ChatGPT, Facebook pages and Google Sheets. So that whenever we are going to add a new row data in our Google Sheets, then automatically according to that data, it is going to use some prompts and generate content using ChatGPT. And after generating that content, automatically it is going to create a new post on our Facebook page account. And after creating a new post, automatically our Google Sheet is going to be updated with all the post details. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can contact us on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can contact us on www.pabbly.com. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.